Alright, so it is April 11th, 2012. It's been a while since I streamed last, and if you're listening to this, then you're the one person who watches the VODs. I always make that joke, but it turns out that there actually are a couple of people who watch the VODs, which is interesting, I guess. It's been a while since I've streamed last. I was kind of disappointed in the quality of the stream the last two times that I watched like my own VODs. I mean, and one of the things that I always say like as a streamer that I always think is that if I wouldn't watch my own shit, then how could anyone else watch it? Like, as someone who watches a lot of streams too, like when I'm not playing Dota, I'm usually like watching streams. It's like eh, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on when streams are decent or not, I guess. I don't know, at least in my own opinion. And it's like the last two times I watched my own shit, like I was really, really disappointed in the quality of the stream itself, and it really made me question what I have to offer as a streamer or whatever. Like I was pretty unenthusiastic about the idea of streaming after that, and like one of the times I was in Skype and I don't feel like, I mean, being in Skype is fine if you're gonna do it for a while, but like constantly being in Skype is like I don't know, like I don't really like what it brings to the stream. I think it's good every once in a while, but not constantly. And then the other time, like I was losing a bunch of games, and it was really clear that the games themselves are pretty low level. But overall, like I don't know, I've been less than motivated to stream, but we're gonna try to get back into it now. Unfortunately for you guys, right now I am in Skype, so you guys are gonna have to listen to that. I have the net graph up now, so I can see what my FPS is. I actually do get less FPS when I'm streaming, which is pretty fucking annoying. And like right now, if you look at that, when I'm dragging the thing, getting those kind of stutters, pretty annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna unmute my Skype now. I forgot I actually didn't mute my microphone for that, but I had my Skype muted. But yeah, bam. What's up, dudes?
Give the high priority a go, bro. Could help
Yeah.
How do you do that?
you. Control Alt Delete, Task Manager. Find the application that's running, right click it, and set to high priority. Just don't do it real time.
Like what? Like you just right click it and then you say switch bring to front, I guess?
Control Alt Delete. I'm doing it right now. Task Manager.
I do
And
that
you
for my
right click
Dota.
it and you go set priority.
Where's set priority?
To high.
I have it right clicked right
Yeah.
now. There's no set priority.
You're in the processes.
Yeah.
Not
Well, no, not
application,
process. Oh, my bad.
processes.
Okay, I'm stupid.
Yeah. And then you find the exact one. You should probably see like an exe.
Whatever, I'll just random this game.
I
Oh,
am
that's
the
cool.
Elder One.
Mango,
Yeah.
I want to lane with you. Don't leave me with these people. Pick something that can lane control really well.
I don't mind going wind again if you guys don't mind.
Sure, doozy please.
5 seconds remaining.
Face forward.
Okay, I changed the priority of Dota 2. It doesn't look like it mattered at all.
Prepare for battle.
Might help with your recording program.
Yeah, I guess. It's not the stream that I'm
The march
concerned
of
about
time.
when I'm playing right now. It's just the FPS of the game itself. It may have always
see.
been this way and I just never noticed, but I find that to be unlikely. I think it's... Oh shit, I randomed. Fuck you, man.
Let's see.
Foreseen is
Yeah.
forearmed.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I'm kind of. Wait, who are you playing? Oh, wow. Alright. That's pretty good.
Dark portents ahead.
I don't think it helps that I'm highly aware of the FPS issues now. When I used to, like, I probably has always been this way and I
30
just haven't
seconds
noticed
to
this.
battle.
It's either no one in the chat is talking or I just can't see the chat. It's tough to
No one's
say.
I
talking yet.
go.
Maybe. I might just leave Skype. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave Skype because this is pretty fucking.
Okay.
No.
They'll give you like.
Fine, I'll stay.
They'll
I'll
give you
stay.
like a lot of RAM.
I'll stay. And the enemies have a pretty solid lineup.
The battle begins.
Thanks, Anthol. Yeah, this is
It's
really...
gasting.
Like,
How's
if I hold the
gasting?
camera, or if I just drag the screen like this, like, you guys can see all the stuttering that I occasionally get. Well, that probably is really disorientating when I do that, when I just drag through the corners like this. It's probably incredibly disorientating. But you guys can probably see that, like, it's not really doing it too much now, but, like, every once in a while, like, right there and there, and it'll do it again, I'm sure. And there. And there. It just drops a bunch of frames. I'm wondering what's causing that issue. I mean, that makes me really, really
Dude,
know.
what's the video recorder program that you use
XSplit.
to out? Yeah, do that one. That's what I was thinking you should do instead of Dota.
What is?
High priority that one
Oh, well,
instead of
it's not,
Dota.
it's definitely not, like, that, I guess. I don't know. Like, I think it's
Yeah, it is.
the XSplit? I mean, XSplit's causing the issue. I do think that setting it to a lower priority, but I'm pretty concerned about the stream quality more so than I am the game, I guess. I don't know.
No, well, it should free up your FPSs. It's a bit it works, man.
You think it will? It will improve my Dota FPS?
Yeah, give it a try, man.
to-
If it doesn't, it takes you 2 seconds to revert it to normal.
I'm just gonna restart my Dota and see if that helps at all. Pause if they want to be faggots and unpause it, but I don't think they will. Yeah, Anthol. The problem though is that I never
what
never
the hell?
noticed that it was really laggy like this, dude, or that it's a recent development. Either way, it's kind of fucking annoying.
It is pause on pause like 5 times.
After this game though, because this is Mango's last game, then I'll leave Skype, guys. I think, because after all, I only care about Mango. Mr. Happy and Valor don't mean anything to me, obviously.
Okay. Fuck you.
Excuse me?
I just fucking.
They're happy, but...
I like how as soon as it removes the trees, the FPS shoots up. I might just have to turn down my game quality. One's if you guys like Skype, two's if not. Copy and paste this for a cute net graph. Paragraph 1. I don't know, Zavaz, it seems like a lot of shit. But I guess I have time, so. Well, the way that's formatted is fucking awful. I can hardly tell. I can hardly tell what's going on there. Good to see you back, Barney. Yeah, I'll talk a little bit about the stream itself later.
Time catches all. Face forward.
Restarting, I think, probably helped. Why do we have 3 bottom?
Talking about diamond.
It shall
Why do we
be.
have 3 bottom? Why is Witch Doctor here?
Oh, what the fuck?
Time flows.
What are you guys doing? Yo, we're not tri-laning this, are we? Well, I guess we can. I'm okay with it if you want to tri-lane it, if you want to come back, I guess, but... Like, you just let him ward our pull, which is really awful
Yes.
for trying to tri-lane. So we just lost out on almost all of our lane control, because I guess we're tri-laning, but, like, we let them ward our pull. So it seems really
My
counterintuitive.
path unspools.
I wish we had our Witch Doctor.
I go.
Okay, they're gonna counter our tri-lane with their own,
The
so
march of time.
just play passive. Like, we'll win if I just get a better farm than Mirana. I don't even need a better farm than Mirana to win this,
Foreseen
basically.
is for all.
And bear in mind that Void contributes nothing to a tri-lane, and Lich and your guys do.
Face the future.
That silencer should lose by a large margin. It should be like he shouldn't even be able to get experience. Like, you should be able to push him out of lane fairly easily.
Feel my mace.
And that's what has to happen for us to win this game, unfortunately.
A path foreseen.
Jesus Christ, why does it not recommend Poor Man's Shield? Everyone does Poor Man's Shield in this guy.
Inexorable.
I wish the recommended items were better. Not that I, like,
Feel my mace.
use them a lot, but there are plenty of people who rely really
My
heavily on the
powers
recommended
grow.
items. And since they tend to be really bad,
Road to oblivion.
they might just stick 2 mid on you. Be careful, Orange, because you're gonna get walked up behind, dude.
Dark portents ahead.
Yeah, so Orange is
Exactly.
definitely gonna get walked up behind
The
here by
march
a
of
vengeful.
time.
As a Void, I don't really need a lot of experience. I need much less experience than something like a Mirana, so if they're forced to tri-lane, they get put in a weird spot. The problem is that Mirana can actually contribute a lot to a tri-lane. One thing that's nice is that our base damage is really low, so it should be easy for like Witch Doctor and other people to deny the creeps, as well as myself.
Face your doom.
Like I hit obviously pretty hard. Like I hit for 71 damage plus a Quelling Blade, so like
Face forward.
we don't really have to try lane this if you guys don't want to. I mean, there's really no pressure to do so.
My path unspools.
I'd almost rather not, but I don't know. No, okay, whatever. You guys have to stay now. Don't get killed. Well, that's pretty awful.
Face the future.
Oh, that's a failed try lane.
It shall be.
Yeah, about that.
Another put down.
So then Miranda just got first blood. So we've lost our tri lane already.
Yeah, about that.
You can see that guy going up the river the entire time with double damage too. That's what I mean when I say that Miranda actually brings something to a tri lane. If you think about it too, that first blood was worth almost as much as my all of my creep hits, all 13.
Face the future.
So it doesn't really matter that I'm really farmed because that guy just gave away first blood to Miranda.
Foresee.
So like our tri lane
is forearmed.
could win by a large margin, but their Mirana would still have an adequate farm.
I go. Yes.
So I'm already not feeling too hot about this. Were it not for that first blood, I would have felt really, really confident with the position of this
Time
game.
flows.
That first blood certainly fucks everything up
Yes. It was not meant.
though. Be careful too, because they have two really, really reliable stuns, and those will line up arrows really well.
A timely
So this won't be the
increase
first
in
time that
power.
shit happens to you, man.
Time
I'm feeling Vengeful's going to try to
flows.
roam a bit. I'd be surprised if she didn't go on Huskar at some point.
The march of time.
Nice.
Out of
So this
time.
game is, it's not like it's
Inexorable.
over by any means, or like we're horribly behind. It's just that we went from winning
I go.
to being even, you know?
Face your doom.
The top lane isn't doing what it needs to. That's a lane where the Windrunner has to win it by a large
path
margin.
foreseen.
It's like heroes like Sniper, Silencer, and like that. They lack escape mechanisms, and they really don't have a very solid sustain. So those type of heroes tend to have a really hard time against like a Windrunner. Oh god.
Your
This one
end
is low.
comes.
So that's,
Dude, sounds like takes my fucking mana.
you still beat him as a Windrunner.
Road to oblivion.
Handily at that.
Which spell should I max first?
Who are you? Witch Doctor? Just go for your cast this game.
The Q, the stun?
Yeah, you're stunned.
Your time runs out.
This game I may just go for a Midas, because I am pretty fucking farmed, but
Feel my mace.
fuck, that was really weird. The tower, all 3 hits.
Yeah,
is
he's
the
denied
bonus.
like 8 of my fucking shit.
He
It
shouldn't.
shall be.
It's a lane that it's really, really easy. Like, I don't even know what his base damage is, but I know that Windrunner's is super high.
My path
I
unspools.
think I will go for
Silences.
Midas this game, just because
Silencer has the same base damage as I
I'm trying
do.
to play it
Time flows.
normally.
And attacks.
Your animation on Windrunner is phenomenal, and all of your abilities are really good.
Face
And
your doom.
his is an auto attack.
Careful for stun arrow. If I get stunned or arrowed, you guys need to follow up immediately. Like, I can't even get these 2 creeps if you guys are zoned that far back, though. Like, you have to be able to, like, not get caught at the same time you
It
zone.
shall be.
Yeah, their tri-lane is so good compared to ours. Just start a cast before you die. Okay, you had time to cast it
Road
for
to
sure.
oblivion.
Nope.
Maybe I just want to switch this up, because this isn't
Face
working.
forward.
We've given them 3 kills in this lane.
I don't even know why did you come here even in the first place.
Your end comes.
Well, at this point, we're committed to it. But the way that you win tri-lanes
march
is
of
just like in a game like this, is just don't lose to it. Like, don't give it kills, and then we win.
Should I go back bottom or should I
No,
go top
because at
or
this point,
mid?
if you leave me, I'm fucked. So that's one of the big problems.
Inexorable.
But you guys need to get a ward out. Like, do you guys know what lane wards do? Like, okay, that sounded really, really condescending. But you really, really need to get lane wards. Because if you need to know where Vengeful is at all times. So that ward that we had over there already probably stopped us from beating this lane even harder. But you need more. We need more. We need more adequate vision. You guys are pretty lucky because I'm farming quite well despite this, but
Yes.
it won't be enough if we keep beating them kills. And she might just no, she's not going for a Midas.
A
Okay, that's a
path
good ward.
foreseen.
I would have placed it slightly more to the left though, so that when this one expires, we still have vision.
Your time runs out.
Careful for the roaming.
Yes.
Your middle tower
So
is
I'm getting a
under attack.
phenomenal farm, despite this
I
lane
go.
kind of being a disaster. And note the way that I angle the camera here. Like I'm constantly, God damn it, I'm constantly watching the minimap, but I'm also angling the camera in such a way that I can see what's going on. Like you always want to have Mirana in the
A
vision.
path foreseen.
And Mirana and Pudge, because of the range of their abilities and how punishing it is to...
Your
What are you doing?
time runs out.
Mirana and Pudge are two heroes that you really need to angle your camera well against. And it sounds dumb, but those heroes can really punish the shit out of you if you don't angle your camera well. Because their abilities are very, very long range, but they're also ungodly punishing. Like, if you get hit by a Mirana's shit, you're probably dead. And the same can be said for a Pudge hook as well. Speak to me, chat!
It shall be.
So again, despite this not being the best tri lane in the world,
My path
you guys need to be here. Like, why are you letting her right click me, dude? Just right click her, you fucking retard, and activate your heal. Like, heal me up. It's very easy for you to do this correctly. Thank you. Well, you're letting her right click the shit out of me while you stand right there. That's an easy way to piss me off. Just back off a bit. Don't get stunned, because then you'll get arrowed and then you'll
Road
die.
to oblivion.
Yeah, this is the part 2, I think. Yeah, about that. Whatever. Huskar's doing fine and I'm doing fine, so we're not in as bad shape as you might think. Like, it's really hard to play against. I wish I could describe better how what you're supposed to do here to not die. I'm good. No procs on my stun that whole time. Heal me. Heal me. Heal me. Thank you. I really don't want to have to leave the lane for even a
Take
minute.
this out.
Thank you. Because if I have to leave the lane, then, like, we're more behind.
It shall be. Dark portents.
Well, this Huskar is doing work. So the Huskar is honestly doing pretty well, considering that he did get roamed on a bit when the enemies decided to rake up their tri-lane. And again, just by merit of having Midas, my farm is not bad. Well, actually, even without the Midas, I'd have a reasonable farm, considering that I had to dump 1900 gold. But the Midas will turn a good farm into a great farm. But, and this is an interesting situation, because I'm not trying to brag or anything. Like, I always say, like, I'm not the best player in the world or whatever. But I'm really happy that I'm the one on the Void this game. Were anyone else, I would have imagined that the Void would have no farm. And like, well, why doesn't the Void have any farm? And you go, oh, because we got killed a bunch, Barney. It's really hard to farm if people are dying and shit. Don't make it arrowed. Notice right there, though, how I stand behind the creeps. That way I don't get hit with the full arrow. At this point, I'm pretty comfortable. I mean, we probably have to stick with our stupid tri-lane bullshit, but...
The march of time.
Can you give me your tangos, bro?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Inexorable.
I wish we would have just done it standard. So I'm probably gonna go for brown boots. Brown boots, Battle Fury, because that opens up a lot of farm options. If that Silencer didn't ult, we might have been able to get a kill there. But this Huskar is really doing work. And that's good, he's playing well. And although we've committed a bunch of heroes to this and we're all getting under-leveled because of it, like...
Face your doom.
I'm getting a really good farm, which is...
Your time runs out.
trying to save that guy. If you want to Maledict this guy, it would probably hurt him pretty bad, bro.
Yeah, no mana.
Your time runs out.
Oh, well, this one ended well, huh? See ya. How much I could have done there. You need to defend bot, dudes. Let me get some farm mid. You guys just go defend bot, please. So here I'm going to tell the guys to go bottom, because they're not... The Huskar is doing well. The Windrunner has gotten killed a bunch, and has no items. It's not like I'm trying to punish him or something, but like, I just need to get farm wherever I can. Because the quicker I get my shit, the better off we're going to be. And as soon as I get a Battle Fury, all of a sudden I have a lot of farm options that open up. With the cleave, I farm fast. If I farm fast, I'm farming efficiently. And that's pretty much what Dota is about when you play a carry, is just getting a good farm. speak to me, chat. I have nothing
Time
to
flows.
respond to. It makes it really awkward. I feel like I'm talking
They're
to
mad
myself.
that you're talking shit about Valor.
The march
I'm
of
not
time.
talking shit. Saying it like it is, brah. Real talk.
Foreseen
That was a really
is
failed tree cut right
forearmed.
there. I could have saved a lot of time.
Dark
So
portents
we have some really nice
ahead.
ward coverage top, so I'm going to exploit that and just try to get some money here while Huskar feeds on the enemies. We've managed to bring back around the kills, and despite the Mirana getting a lot of kills, he's actually, like, she's not
It's not
that
time
farm.
yet.
Chat's broken? Well, that explains a lot. That's pretty shitty. I really do value the chat, and I read everything that gets posted there. Alright, so I'm not going to go for Brown Boots Battle Fury. I'm actually just going to finish to shreds, just because I feel really, really weak without it.
Face the future.
At the same time, I'm probably going to regret this, I think. My voice cracked there.
Face your doom.
And the reason I regret this is because the moment that you get a cleave, you're able to farm so fast, so efficiently.
Yes.
It changes how you're able to play, really.
Time to
Am I
fight.
gonna get a tower solo here?
Time's up.
Yeah, nigga Void doing work.
You're in comes.
So I dropped my ult
The
there. I
enemy's
just wanted to
top
guarantee
tower
that
has
we would end up
fallen.
getting the tower.
My path
I noticed that dark
unspooled.
green is coming up for me, but due to adequate ward coverage, I'm gonna be fine.
It shall be.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize you
path
couldn't port if you're
foreseen.
disabled. So actually getting the Voidstone here is shitty. And the reason it's
Road to
shitty
oblivion.
is just because the mana regen isn't valuable, so there's not much reason to get it. You guys should just go top, and someone should be farming bottom, one of you should be farming top. Wherever I go, just try to be not there.
Dark portents ahead.
Like,
Gold.
but the reason I have to get the Voidstone is because I filled up my inventory with a lot of small items. Like I have a Midas, a Poor Man's Shield, and a Quelling Blade, and that's 2 more items than I
Your
probably should
time
have.
runs out. I'm not ready. You're in comes.
So while I normally avoid Midasing a creep nearby teammates, just because it will reduce, like it gives you more experience when you Midas a creep. Like the creep that you Midas gives you 3 times the experience. So I'd normally avoid doing that, but this Huskar
Road to oblivion.
could use the extra experience just because he is really, really useful at this point.
It shall be.
Manning up, I guess. Time to man down, bro. This isn't gonna work. God, I tried to leap so bad. Oh god, I was so lucky there, but I ran back.
Community
Oh man.
to the void.
I right-clicked the minimap and then I ran back in. One of the reasons that people will level up the time walk is just because the increased distance is really, really nice. Here, I'm actually pretty comfortable with where we have the game at right now. If you look at the Mirana, she has Phase Boots, a Ring of Aquila, and a Boots of Elven Skin. Pub Miranas tend to get really underfarmed because Mirana has a low base damage, so she's hard to last hit on, and her shit and just her abilities aren't that great for farming. You guys need to be here, especially Windrunner, because your power shot is extremely valuable. Like you'd put that bitch out of lane instantly if you power shoot. I'm about to go in if you guys are ready.
Are fortified.
Time flows.
You guys better be ready, okay? Please, 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 please.
Oh, look at it go! He's sexing after babes. Face
Oh man, that FPS locking.
Oh, wow.
Do we not have dust or anything to reveal?
inexorable.
So they're all gonna get away. They're all
That
gonna get
sucks.
away, huh? Yeah, that sucks. This is a really, really
Your time runs
light
out.
way of putting it. That's highly disappointing.
I'm here.
Got that one.
We would have killed every single one of them there if we had like dust or something.
There's another one up.
Face your doom.
Oh, what was that guy doing?
My foresight sharpens.
It's pretty garbage positioning from the silencer. But if you look, the range on this lead
I
becomes
go.
extremely long as you level it up a little bit. My farm options aren't really that high now because, again, I don't have Battle Fury, which is crucial. That Battle Fury is going to really, really change the way that I'm able to play. I'm trying to get used to grid shop as well, if you guys didn't notice. I'll take off the net
Dyer's
graph after this game.
structures
My
are
path
fortified.
unspools.
The enemy's middle
But I feel like if we don't
tower
lose
has
this
fallen.
early, we're going to win the fight. Or the game, rather.
Time quickens.
Let me farm bot.
A path foreseen.
I like to get solo experience, usually. I feel like it's useless to have a teammate nearby where you are if they're not actually doing anything. Like,
Feel my mace.
There, that was kind of effective because it forced the Mirana to TP, but at the same time, the Mirana's just going to farm something else. We should counter their movements here, and, like, yeah, you're in a weird position there, Witch Doctor, but, like, we shouldn't,
Time flows.
like, let them, I guess, fuck with us? I don't know.
You're in count.
Like, I should be able to farm this safely, like, you guys can just, because you're going to be under-leveled and kind of under-farmed as well.
It shall be.
You should maledict every once in a while. They bounce back to him, but
Your time runs out.
because the Witch Doctor and Lich especially, like, no matter what happens this game, they're going to be under-farmed and under-leveled.
Face the future.
So, like, if they just kind of stay out of experience range, but near enough to me to help me, it'll help me a lot.
Yes.
God damn it, I wish the chat wasn't broken.
Face the future. Your time runs out. Foreseen is for.
She warded there. You guys can counter-ward that, because you 100% know with complete certainty that they have a
I
ward there.
go.
Let's see, SK doesn't have his blink yet, but I'm willing to bet he's pretty fucking close by now.
Inexorable.
Should we try to kill him?
Yeah, we can get him for sure, dude. If you want to maledict him right now. Maledict him, maledict him, maledict him, maledict him. Okay, good. So that was a guaranteed kill.
My foresight.
Just the maledict can set those up pretty well. So here my farm is actually really good.
Dark portents
And
ahead.
that's good because the tri-lane didn't really go well at all. That was like the gimpest jump I've ever done. Like I jumped like 2
The
inches
march
there.
of time.
And
Deny
Huskar
the
is...
tower, deny the tower, deny
Deny
the
it, deny
tower.
it.
Face
Your
forward.
top tower has been denied.
Damn, man, we're getting all emotional.
The march of
One
time.
with me, minion.
He can't bear to see those towers go down. It's just how he is, man.
Inexorable.
Also, the attack speed on Midas is kind of useful on Void because of your bash. It's like kind of useful on
My
certain
path
heroes. Like it's useful on
unspoons.
Anti-Mage, it's useful on Lifestealer especially.
Well bought.
We can defend this, dudes. I don't have an ult, but it doesn't change the fact that they should be able to take it from us. They have no items.
Yes.
Teleport bot, teleport bot. Mega.
A path foreseen.
You guys throw something for line of sight in there? Like power shooter or something?
Foreseen is forearmed.
I'll just take down some trees.
Time flows.
Yeah, I'm honestly not that concerned about this game anymore. Because they're backing off.
Feel my mace.
Because my farm is actually looking really good. Oh man,
Oh, look at that.
that's no good. We're on ulted. That's why you need some kind of revelation.
Where
if
you guys
ever
at?
wanna do anything. We're
Split
busy
up.
getting fucking destroyed because no one wants to buy sentries or dust.
It shall be. Haste.
Midasing the big creep is almost always better,
Catch Brown if he comes up.
I guess. I almost have an ult.
Road to oblivion. Your time runs
The reason you
out.
Midas the big creep is again because the Midas will provide a static amount of gold, but it will increase these. There's a person standing there. That guy's way out of position, dude. Seriously? Like, oh look, free vengeful. Want to drop that ult? Guess not.
Bottom tower
Well,
has
this isn't
been
gonna go well at all.
denied.
Oh, I ate that. I feel like that could have gone a lot better. Fun Huskar. I had one, dude. Turn off your burning spears if you want to live here. I feel like he could kill one of these guys if he were to just turn and start hitting them with his burning spears off. Because that's what Huskar does. Like, just with Midas, between armlet toggling and just lifestealing, like, you can do a lot on a Huskar. Again, though, I'm really not that worried. I could be a lot more worried about this game, but, like, I have a lot of shit, and my ability to farm is going to be phenomenal at this point. I'm gonna farm mid when I respawn. That group fight obviously could have gone better for us. I mean, that's pretty clear, but overall, we're really not doing that bad. And the Lich and the Witch Doctor will gain levels eventually. Let me farm mid if you can. Like, these guys are going to start picking up levels because we're going to start winning team fights.
Feel my mace.
But for now, I'm just going to continue to get a lot of money. With the Battle Fury and a Midas, it's ridiculous the capacity that I have to farm. There are a couple things that can fuck us though, and like if they initiate fights with Mirana ulting in, like we're gonna lose probably every fight. And it's one of the reasons that Mirana is such a threat when the Mirana is competent, But in pubs,
Foreseen
I have to
is
admit,
forearmed.
Mirana, nice. I'll farm it when it gets stacked again, I think. Like in pubs, I do not fear Mirana at all. Just because, like, Miranas tend to get really underfarmed. It's just the hero is not easy to farm on. She has low base damage, so it's kind of hard to last hit if you haven't played the hero a lot.
My
Like,
path unspooled.
it's just, the hero can be fucked. Cover that DD if you can.
Portents ahead.
Like, that way I can grab it. Don't pick it up, obviously, but yeah, like, just sit on it, and then I'll grab it in a minute.
I know, I know.
I know, man.
Face your doom.
Mango, make sure you... Okay, get it now.
Fuck, I was... Fuck, shit.
A path foreseen.
Oh wow.
Bones will. The march of
Anything?
time.
Anything? Okay, this won't work, because we don't have dust.
Three coming right behind you.
Yeah, we don't have dust, so we're only gonna get one.
Would be appreciated.
At most, we'll get one.
Yes.
It's kind of what I was talking about earlier, where, like, the not having dust is going to fuck us so bad, it's like a joke.
I go.
And I can't believe I've mentioned it explicitly and no one has purchased dust or sentries. Like, it's a joke.
You guys stand there.
Hey, someone please get dust. This game is gonna get really, really difficult if invincibility equals or if invisibility equals invincibility over and over. Yeah, this is a fucking joke because we should win this game by a huge margin, but we're not going to do it if this keeps happening. That's the third time this game where Mirana's ult has just been absolutely devastating towards us, and that should never happen. Where like everyone gets away from a fight because of a Mirana ult. And that's the second time where everyone's escaped, and it's the third time where it's fucked us really hard. But again, like that's incredibly disappointing because there's no reason that Mirana should press her R button and everyone gets away. Like there was this one group fight a minute ago. I'm gonna farm top. You guys should not be near that. But that's like ah man. Then of course someone TPs to it. I don't know why you did that. Let me get all the money and experience, dude. So of course you destroy the entire wave so that the Faceless Void doesn't get anything. Well, you continue to have no items or fun. That's your own.
Actually, I have a good. I have a. You look at him.
Damn, treads, voidstone, and 2
The
null
march of
talismans.
time.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
He's such a jerk.
I know, but I really, really, really need to get that solo farm because now look at this. I have to put myself in a really risky spot to get money. Do we have dust yet, dudes? Or are we still going to be in that awkward position where Mirana's able to save everyone?
Christ.
Well, it keeps happening, man. Like it's not like it's like oh well it's over. Like we didn't get dust, so it's done.
Then
Like,
Mirana did it again or something. I don't know.
did
Who
she just
fucking
do it
knows?
again?
My path unspooled.
Fuck, man. That Mirana is just styling on us with that ult.
Your time.
They're gonna try to end too because they know they can't take it to like a really late game scenario, and right now is probably when they're
Road to
like
oblivion.
they're not that far behind. I'll TP to defend if they're gonna push our
Face
racks. here.
forward.
Yeah, we're gonna need everyone to defend this though, and we're gonna have to be really aware of that Sanking. Like I can go in, but we're gonna need like Lich ult and everyone else's abilities to win a fight.
Time flows.
So this fight will hinge on my ultimate, and it's completely possible to get racks and subsequently lose the
Foreseen
game.
is forearmed.
Is that Mirana's ult up?
As foretold.
Yeah.
A path foreseen.
This is weird because the longer the enemies stall, the more time I don't get money. This would be a really, really good spot to put a ward at this point in the game, but we know that orange is there, or brown rather.
Mexico.
You should get your thing away.
Time flows.
That silencer is really overextending for a fucking thing.
Road to oblivion.
Should have ran around the other way. We would have caught him 100%, I think.
She's already there. I think.
Face the future.
I shouldn't really be farming this right now. I'm taking a lot of damage to clear this. And they definitely know I'm here, so I need to leave. Well, that was almost pretty bad.
Is forearmed.
Ugh, I was really, really comfortable with this game for a minute now, but or for a while there, but
The march of time.
we should probably ward Rosh too, because this is very possible for them to do at this point.
My
We
path
really need to start winning the
unspooled.
fights though, so that Lich and Witch Doctor can get those levels. I'm not like under level, but I could be much higher. Back up, bro!
Mango, what are you doing? That's the second time.
If he gets caught, we have to go.
Maximum.
God damn.
I'm here.
Yes.
Ready?
Alright, well we can jump on them. Like, SK probably has a blink and that's why they backed
A
off
path
initially.
foreseen.
Careful for Mirana ulting them in as well.
I'm so big.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're looking to do here, is Mirana ult them in.
Face forward.
No, they didn't do it. Just be careful, guys.
Having bottom.
If they're, we can actually save that tower. And that's probably one of the best places that we can fight at this point. I think you're power shotting an illusion. Yeah, of course. But just defend it, dudes.
I'm just taking out trees.
Defend it.
Yeah.
We can defend this for sure, dudes. Just be ready, be ready. I'm about to go in, fuck. Seriously. Oh, you don't want to lead the way there, Mr. Happy. Neither do you. There you go.
Foreseen is forearmed.
Okay, I should have been clicking around a little bit more. Don't push up that aggressively, because you completely give away that I'm standing right here. Like, that's like when you're an SK and you're sitting there and then everyone's been
It
right there.
shall be.
Like, it makes it so fucking obvious. I hate when people do that too, and
I
people
go.
always do that. It's so annoying. Like, if you're playing a hero like a Sand King and like you're in your base and you're defending, like one of my favorites is when you're standing here and then all of your teammates zone around you like there, and it pisses me off so badly because no one would do that. Okay, I really needed those trees to be alive actually.
My path unspools.
They've backed off. We should probably get a sentry down there. Yeah, and that's why I wanted the sentry.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's why I wanted the sentry. I like how I say that and then we get fucked up.
Your top
Ult, ult, ult! That's a really sick combo there between Void and him.
your top tower is under attack.
But I feel like our Huskar and our Voodoo probably died for nothing there.
This is ult on me.
There's like a,
Silencer's pretty low.
yeah, but
Time flows.
nice, go!
I'm here.
Get him, please, dudes. I'm gonna die for this, so we better get someone.
Birth is a promise. Death.
Your
That was a
top
bad fight.
tower is
The
under
Huskar and the other guy died for nothing. But at the same time, two enemies there died for nothing as well. So like, it ends up being an even trade. But even at that, it's not desirable.
Your
Like,
top tower
and we
has
lost the
fallen.
tower there to creeps, so it's not good. But if the game gets prolonged, then we'll be in okay shape. It's I can't be too comfortable with the game at this point though, because I know that us defending our racks hinges almost entirely on me getting an ultimate
Stand
like
still
that.
right there.
It's
No,
like
no,
when you're
no,
playing
no.
a Sand King and you're behind, but the enemies can't rax it because you can keep getting ults off. And it's like if I fuck up my ult once, or if I get picked off like these guys have been doing, then we lose a rax, and that's a weird spot to be in. Where if like you know that if you die, you're fucked. Like if I die, then my team will lose a rax, and that's frustrating because like this guy's getting really close to a sheep stick, the Lishrak, and he'll have it next time. So there's so much potential for me to get caught out or for Silencer to fuck up our combo. And we can't keep having people like the Huskar and the Voodoo Jester getting caught there. And we can't keep not having adequate sentry coverage because again, the enemies walked into all of us.
Foreseen.
And that shit'll cost us the game. We really need some side on Roshan, dudes. I've said it before, but like it didn't happen. But it's getting to the point where if they Rosh, we lose. So like, please get a sentry, or like an observer, and then a sentry for.
Feel my mace.
What was that?
I didn't get him.
I don't think I could have possibly hit him.
Portents
Oh
ahead.
god. Hurt.
Okay, this is kind of risky what I'm gonna do here, but I'm gonna leap up to the high ground to save some time, make my farming a bit more efficient.
There's
Your
yeah, two right down
time
there.
runs out.
I don't think I'm gonna kill this before it respawns. I wish I
Face the
could.
future.
Did I get it? Okay, good, I got it. That was what I was going for there. I wanted to be able to clear the Ancients twice in a row because they provide so much money and experience. But I'm really nervous about how this next group fight is going to go. You actually have to like counter them right now. Like you can't let them take that down because then when they push mid or bottom, we're gonna lose the tower and probably racks as well.
I go.
Careful from runners.
Well, they know that we're here. Help him! Help him! Help him!
It shall be.
We have to fall. Oh man, this is not good.
The
Yeah, so
march of
there's.
time.
At least they were really underleveled, so they didn't matter that much. But the problem is the Windrunner won't be able to do anything because functionally she has treads and 2 null talismans, and in her effectiveness diminishes at this point in the game as well. It's not like Windrunner stops being good; it's just that like she stops being as good. I'll probably be forced to buy back here so we don't get raxed. Our 2 guys are really low level, which is like they're the least useful people on the team at this point in the game. But at the same time, like we need them. Like we can't do this without them.
Your time runs out.
So and if I get forced to buy back, then even if we save our shit, then we're fine. We have to fight them, I think. Like our 2 guys are up now. Like just run towards us right now and then try to force something.
The march of time.
God damn. Their silencer ult is down
Right,
still.
okay.
Like
A path for
well, that's not good. We're really put on the back foot now. Like we might have to make something happen.
Your end comes.
I really wish I could like buy an item, but I have to not let us
Yep, they're back. They're coming.
Your doom.
interrupt it. Just go, just go, just go. Like they're gonna see you going because of that. Dude, finish the fucking observer. We're like trying to stop them rushing, and you switch to the sentry. Now they all know.
Time
Gotta
flows.
start doing it.
Just go. It's obviously low. Just wipe them as they leave. So they're gonna finish Rosh
My
here.
path unspools.
Go. I just got disabled. That was the sheep stick that I was so fucking worried about before.
Face forward.
Stronghold.
Eternity in the
Well, 2 people actually ran into it, so like it ended up not being that bad.
it shall be.
Bullshit.
Even mountains to time Thames. The mace.
Yeah, so we lose this game. And that's frustrating because I walked out of that tri-lane, the failed fucking tri-lane, where our supports died over and over, and the Mirana got super fed. And I walked out of that tri-lane with completely fine farm. Like, at the 17-minute mark, I had a Battle Fury, Treads, and a Midas. And, like, just having Treads and a Battle Fury at 17 is solid. But having that much shit is, like, it's really, really good. And I can be pretty critical of myself, and I usually am really, really, really critical of myself, but I don't feel very much responsibility for this loss.
Inexorable.
There's no way we can win now, unfortunately. Like, or I mean, I shouldn't say there's no way. It's just highly unlikely. And this guy doesn't have a buyback because he valued buying an older club, apparently.
Time flows.
Important ogre club. It's okay though. He's got his ogre club.
Oh yeah.
I wish chat was working. And I found too when I was watching my replays that I am super critical of myself because like you can't. What's the best way to put this? Like in this genre of game, like it's so easy to like blame your team constantly and be like, oh well, this fucking team is so shit. How can I win with these baddies or something like that? Much more. You see it all the time in pubs where people play like shit and then they like blame everyone else. But this game, like
Road to oblivion.
I really don't feel like
I'm here.
like this was all my fault or whatever.
Face your doom.
I just got sheep. Do you want to hit the guy that's actually low instead of ulting fucking Lana?
Dark portents ahead.
Sand King's like 2 hit points here. No, there we go.
Face forward.
Oh, I missed that.
Die, bitch! Oh, it's just an Aegis! Fuck me! Fuck, I was no way I was getting away there. It might not be apparent to you guys, but there was a Vengeful here. Like, look, see that? That's disabled because Vengeful shot her thing. I had to try to TP there, but it would have been better for me to try to do it from the pathway instead of walking away. But auto-pathing kind of fucked me there. My buyback is on cooldown, so, like, this is really dicey. We're probably gonna, I don't think, yeah, we lost the racks there. But we lose the game now, and this is why push teams are so good too. Because if you're constantly on the back foot, if you lose a fight, then you lose a tower. And if you lose all of your towers and you lose a fight, you lose a racks. That's what I was kind of talking about earlier where I said that I was getting nervous about the game. Just because I saw that sheep stick, and if we didn't get our combo off just right, we'd lose a racks. And of course the combo didn't go off just right, and we lost a racks over it. And if you look too, it's like if you're the pushers, like if the enemies try to like racks us bottom or something, and then they lose a fight, they're fine. Like they don't. Like worst case is that we get a bunch of gold. Like I don't whatever. But like it's like if you lose if like they try to racks us bottom and then they fail, then we're fine. Like they're completely fine because we can't take a tower because of the like the creep equilibrium, etc., etc. Whereas like if we were to push them, or if they were to push us, and then if they were to push us and then they win the fight, they racks us and they subsequently probably end the game. But the reverse obviously isn't true. Like we can't.
Feel my mace.
Like we can't. If we win the fight, then we don't get anything really other than prolonging the game a bit. I really wish the chat was working. Right now, that if you're just tuning in, the chat isn't working at the moment. But so far, like,
I go.
I feel like there was a point in this game where I was farming like 400 gold per minute or 500 gold per minute at like the 15-minute mark, which is hard to do because one of the reasons that it's possible to like end a game with 800 gold per minute or whatever is because you get so many like farm options as the game progresses, especially if you're playing heroes that farm really well, like a Nature's Prophet, a Shadow Fiend, etc. Like those are heroes that farm fast, those are heroes that farm well. Like someone stopped the courier, that's pretty annoying. But like for me though, like as a void, like in the like for example, here's a great example actually. A Spectre in the first 5 minutes of the game can only farm one place. In the first 15 minutes, a Spectre can only farm lane creeps. He can't viably or time effectively farm anything else. So you're capped at a certain amount of gold per minute in theory. Like whatever you can get off of lane creeps and kills is the farm you'll get on a Spectre. And it sucks because a Spectre needs like Spectre's an amazing hero, but he needs like a bare minimum of like a Radiance and a Vanguard to be useful. Now, and he's just kind of hard to farm on. But when a Spectre gets really farmed, he's a phenomenal hero. But this game, oh, that's a sick pose. Not a lot has been going right. I feel like it was still highly winnable though, even after the tri-lane shenanigans didn't go as planned.
Face the future.
Fuck, I wish I could see the chat. Well, that's game.
The march of
Do you have a buyback, bro?
No.
Okay. Without a buyback, we can't possibly even defend the racks.
Sure them around. Orca's down there.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go in here, and that's about all I can do. Oh, see, that's what I was afraid of. Like, I was waiting for that to happen the entire game almost. Shit, bitch. If I go down, I'm taking you with me, whore. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah. And at this point, it's like if you're the only one who puts out damage, and you have like a Leshrac with a Blink Dagger and a Scythe, then he can just blink it and disable me, or he can stun me, and Vengeful can line up stuns. They have a lot of stuns, and their range of influence is really high.
You also gotta point out, man, they were fed a lot by Lich and Witch Doctor.
I don't think that was the problem. And don't
Oh, absolutely. 6 kills above everyone else. That's a lot of kills. That's 12 deaths.
But that game was, this game was kind of fucked. There was a point at this game where I was almost confident that we were going to, or like almost certain we were going to win. Like there was a point where the Huskar was like 14 and something or some shit. Yeah, it was like 14 and 2. And I had like a 17-minute treads, Midas, and Battle Fury. And it's reasonable to have like brown boots Battle Fury at like 15, let alone treads, Midas. That's like 3,000 gold worth of shit more than what you should have had. So I feel like we're gonna, but that wasn't like the worst game I've played in a while. I feel like my farm was better than this too for most of the game.
Yeah.
Like there was a point in that game where I felt like I was way more farmed than that.
Not buy.
Say what? I love you, dude. God damn it. Well, there goes the Skype call. Mango ended it. Honestly, I don't think that Mango did that bad that game. I mean, the Witch Doctor getting caught hurt us pretty bad. But again, like it's not like they're completely at fault for the loss or anything. And it's really, really easy to defer blame. And it annoys the shit out of me when people are like, oh, it's this one guy's fault. And it's something that you see a lot. But, yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad a game, I guess. But there are a lot of things that kind of went wrong there. But like I said, like the Mirana got really fed that game. And her farm was still, like, on par with my own. And obviously the Midas inflates that by a great deal. Like, whatever farm I have. Mango hung up. I don't want to be in Skype anymore anyways. But yeah, so, like, that wasn't an awful game. But like overall, like their team fights, they constantly came out ahead, and not by small margins either. They came out ahead massively in every single fight, and it's like their team setup was really nice as well. Like obviously we had a bunch of people who random, so you can't expect the best team comp, but there was honestly a time during that game where like I was completely sure that we were going to win. Like I had this farm, I feel like at the 17-minute mark, and the Mirana, like if the game. Like, if she got any less kills than 16, she would have been at, like, 300 gold per minute, despite being in, like, a favorable tri-lane where she got, like, a first blood and shit. So, I'm going to keep playing, though. If you guys want in, just let me know in BAM chat, because we'll start bringing in people. Play more with some viewers. But, yeah, I mean, like, that game could have been a lot worse, and I'm not too disappointed in that game or whatever. Could have been worse is a pretty shitty parameter, though, to judge games by. But overall, like, it wasn't the worst game that I've played in a long time. It wasn't the best either. I would have liked to have won that game, and I felt like it was totally within grasp. I think Twitch TV's chat is still fucked up. And I don't know if it's just for this stream or if it's for a lot of streams right now. Either way, it sucks because one of the hallmarks of the stream is the chat. And it's... I'm more comfortable streaming if I'm able to, like... I don't know, like interact with the chat or see what you guys are saying. Because I'm sure that there are like comments that you guys would have had like, hey, why did you go for that? What's up with getting the Void Stone? I see most people just get the Ring of Health and then the two 1200-ish gold components of the Battlefear, etc., etc. Those are all pretty valid statements. And I can't address any of them because obviously I can't see them. And when I could, you guys couldn't make them because the chat is all wonkers in Twitch TV right now. So yeah, I've been less than enthusiastic about... Fuck man, I already filled this slot. But yeah, like after this one, sure. Like I'll reform the party every single time, my good sir. But Agile African is the best name. But I've been less than enthusiastic about streaming recently. Like I said this at the start of the stream, but obviously no one watches at the start, just the people who watch the VODs, which I found out recently those people actually exist. Like I didn't know that anyone was watching the VODs, and I checked the number of views they had, and apparently there are like 2 or 3 people. But yeah, like I've been less enthusiastic about streaming. It's just because like okay, so I watch a lot of streams, and before I started streaming I watched a lot of streams. Even now that I do stream, I still watch a lot of streams. And I watched the last 2 VODs of the last 2 times I streamed, and it was really, really disappointing because it's like I wasn't happy with the quality of the stream, not like visual quality or anything like that, but I felt like it wasn't good, and like I wouldn't watch. And if it sucks dick to have to make a statement like, oh, I would not have watched my own stream like those days, but I probably would not have. Like there was one time where I was in Skype the whole time, and I don't think that the stream is too good when I'm in Skype constantly. I mean, it's nice every once in a while. It's not good to be there all the time. And then the other time I was just losing all the time against like these awful players too, even when I'd like solo queue. It was really, really frustrating. I wish I could ask you guys what hero you wanted me to pick, but again, chat's not working. So I think I'll just probably random, see whatever I get.
Conquer is my name.
I actually like Kunkka.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hey, Gordon, pick a carry or something. Or, you know, that's fine actually, like a Windrunner and something else.
A new course.
I like Kunkka a lot. Like, Kunkka has a lot of lane control as a hero, and he's very, very fun hero to play. And in like 2-1-2 lanes, I feel like the hero is kind of awkward to deal with, and
I change tack.
that's a pretty desirable quality here. Also, when you random, you get that OP random gold, which is always nice. And the enemy heroes don't exactly get fucked by Kunkka. But now, okay, so here are a couple problems with Kunkka, though, compared to his counterpart in Heroes of Newerth. First of all, I've said it a million times, but it doesn't get any less true the more I say it. The number oh god, I'm eating my words. But the number generation in Dota 2 isn't truly like random, it's pseudo-random number generation. It kind of makes the randomness less random, so to say. In that, like, if you had an item like a data list that said, oh, well, 25% of the time you get these sick crits or whatever, if you were to hit someone 1,000 times, right on the dot, like 250 of them would crit with pseudo-random number generation, as opposed to like 251 or 253 or 240. Now the problem though is that the first time you hit with your Tidebringer, the crit chance isn't 25% the first hit. It's closer to 8%. Like, and that sucks dick on a Kunkka, because what was really nice in Han is you could Shadow Blade up with Rift Shards, which is kind of like Daedalus in that it had a crit, and 25% of the time you'd hit their entire team for like 3,000, and it was pretty fucking awesome. Of course, that's not how it works in Dota. You're almost never going to crit in Dota, and it's very, very shitty on the first hit. However, Kunkka still has a lot of lane control. He's also really hard to play, and like the amount of effort it takes to make this hero like good doesn't match the, I guess, the outcome of playing him correctly. I don't know. That's a weird way to word it. Basically, the hero's hard to play. It's very hard to get your abilities off correctly a lot. And even if you play him flawlessly, the hero is like underwhelming compared to other heroes. That's one of the reasons I think that you don't ever see Kunkka played competitively. That and the fact he's just kind of a shit hero. Well, he's not a shit hero, but he's really, really good in pubs for like these 2-1-2s. Like right now, I'll just auto attack to hurt them all if they cleave.
I'll take that.
Hey, you gotta out-harass the Pugna in this lane, or else it will fail. I'm saying that now. It's true, because the Pugna has a lot of range, has a lot of attack damage. I'm gonna try to hit them with the cleave again. And I got both of them there. And that cleave is so fucking annoying in 2-1-2 lanes. Like, as I level up more and the cooldown gets reduced and the damage is increased, it's incredibly hard to deal with. I wish he would have denied that creep. God damn it. But like right now, obviously the cooldown is like 13 seconds, and is it 13? Yeah, it's actually 13 on the dot. And
So you say.
I obviously will only cleave like once or twice every wave. But as it progresses, I think the cooldown gets reduced to like 4 or 3. Okay, it's 4. But and when it's a 4-second cooldown, it just becomes scary how easy it is to put someone out of lane with that. That was shitty. You have to just nuke the Pugna, like just hurt him. Like that's obviously priority number 1.
Dude, please, let me play.
I'm not talking to you though, you're not even near the Pugna.
Oh, I thought you said Pudge.
Oh, no, you're fine. Like you'll stomp the Pudge no matter what.
This'll trim your sails.
Night Stalker bucks the shit out of Pudge. So here, if you look at how much like life that that Pugna has lost overall in this lane. And that's obviously a huge part of that is Lich. I like laning with the Lich when I'm a Kunkka because Lich will pull the lane back with his deny, which is always nice because I passively push the lane with my cleave. On top of that, it just puts out so much damage to the enemies, like as a lane combo. It's very, very hard to play against because the enemies get forced out of lane so quickly. And in pubs, like in high-level games and competitive games, you don't have usually these highly static 2-1-2 lanes where no one moves around at all. Like it's highly unlikely that Pugna or Spirit Breaker are going to go anywhere for the first 10 minutes of the game. And because of that, it's just going to be really, really annoying for them to try to win this lane. Because they're going to be taking so much damage so consistently. Like, I don't want to say it's an impossible lane, but just it's so hard to lane against this Kunkka Lich in 2-1-2s. And there are a couple of lanes that are, god damn it, that are like not good in a high level game, but in like a pub they're like phenomenal. Like an SK Lina lane, Sanking and Lina, is so good in pubs because it has these qualities to it, like the amount of opportunities to kill, the amount of damage you can put out, that almost don't fit into like these shitty pub games. You're way out of position. You get first blooded for sure if you do that. Okay.
I'll drag your bleeding head aloft.
You realize we could turn this? Okay, I guess not. Whatever, I think that would have been possible. If I didn't land the torrent there, that guy was dead. And instances like that make me pretty nervous because it's... Obviously that wasn't a hard torrent, but there are times when landing those type of torrents would be very, very difficult. And that kind of getting caught out of position, like if it happened once, it can happen again. And they both salved up, and now Lich's lane control is non-existent because he didn't buy a salve.
Of course.
So he can't put anyone out of lane now. One item that's really nice on Kunkka is a Vanguard. I mean, it'll stop me from getting pushed out of lane as well. But now I'm gonna get worked by this Pugna until I can hurt him myself. And that sucks because now the Lich can't do anything because he got caught out of position and lost all of his HP. And I know some people are like, well, you didn't die or he didn't die, so it's not a big deal. Blah blah blah. It is a huge deal because now we have no fucking lane control. Like I'm totally reliant on like on hurting him with my cleave to regain lane control. And that's not a situation I like being in, where it's like I have to just cleave the shit out of someone in order to be able to get last hits. Obviously, like my farm isn't bad at all this game. I'm getting plenty of these hits. But see, like that's awful positioning. Like, what's he doing running past the creeps like that? And I'm not trying to like rip into the player in particular, but like it's gonna frustrate me if it happens too much. And I know I just said that, then I run past creeps myself, but I want to get the Ring of Health without having to use our Walking Courier. Oh, I guess it's fine. That's really good. And I'm pretty sure it was Lich who threw that, so nice. We have potential to first blood that Pugna if he gets out of position again.
Fair enough. Never.
But overall, I harp a lot on like some of the small things, but this Lich isn't playing like bad or anything. Like there are a couple of like minor positioning things that are going to bother me, but aside from that, he's I guess doing fine.
Of course. Fresh meat. First blood.
So we didn't call missing. Also, I like playing with the guy with the Bukkake windmill. Aside from having a pretty baller ass name, he's fairly reliable.
Top is mid.
Yeah. We need to get like a ward to stop Pudge from ganking. I mean, it's nighttime, and this is when Pudge becomes really, really scary.
So you say.
Should get a ward top in a minute, but I need the courier to get my Vanguard. I really thought I'd get that last 100 gold a lot sooner, so I've had the courier sitting there for a while. Fuck, dude, I've missed you, blue skies. I guess apples is the name you're using. Yeah, dude, I've missed you. It's been too long, my friend. So here I can afford to just kind of fight the creeps, because I know where the creep line is, and I want to keep the creeps out of my tower, so like I have a pretty good idea of where I want the creep line to be in these games. And now my lane control is going to be phenomenal. Fuck, chat is bad. Chat was kind of bugged for a while, good sir. Now I can finally read chat, so you guys can start interacting. Of course, our lifestealer's been kind of doing that jungle AFK business, which is fine if he goes for Midas. I think that Armlet is more solid, but if he gets a Midas, then he's guaranteed to farm. Like, there's nothing that can happen. It's bad. They know you're coming, because they obviously backed up. Just go back to your lane, I think. We need to get a ward of our own so Pudge doesn't kill me. Kunk also lacks an escape mechanism. Well, I shouldn't word it like that. He lacks a really reliable escape mechanism, rather. In that, like, it's pretty easy to kill him. Like, if I get hooked, I'm dead. Probably 100% dead. Can you buy a ward for top? Nice. Because, like, that guy needs to be protected, the lifestealer. The lifestealer is really, really late on that Midas, unfortunately. Excellent. I mean, that's a really, really late Midas, but so long as he gets a Midas, he'll get a farm no matter what.
Your ship has sailed. Fair enough.
My farm isn't bad at all, but it's not where I would hope for it to be. And again,
A new course.
I'm being pretty critical of my own farm this game, but I think it's appropriate. Fucking faggot. Ah. I was hoping he wouldn't just run up and do that. Yo, I need you to be...
So
oh,
you
whatever.
say.
So here I can't actually farm any of these creeps. This guy will kill me. Like, they'll kill me if they realize that the Lich is gone.
Of course.
So this is a horrible, horrible time for the Lich to be warding. Because I would have died if I wanted to get any of these creeps. So that's like a whole wave that I'm missing out on. Because he decided to ward at the time that he did. But now our ward coverage is pretty adequate.
By your compass.
Right? Nice with the whole combo.
Set
Fuck.
my jib.
Rallarcard, I fucking love you. Welcome to the chat, good sir. I recognize so many names from chat. Has he missed me, Marty? I've missed you. Like, I recognize names from the chat from people that are here all the time. Can you tell a story? I don't know, man. I don't have any good stories. I could tell a story. It'd probably be fucking lame, though. I don't know if you like lame stories, my
A new
friend.
course.
About to take this game for a new course. Gets fucking cleaved.
This'll trim your sails.
Now, the way that Pugna is supposed to do his combo is he Nether Blasts, and then he decreps you right before it actually hits. And what that does is, it means that you take the amped magic damage. What just happened? Oh, I wish you would have told us.
Oh wow, I'm going back mid.
As you wish.
Should buy a ward to cover yourself down there, Mr. Happy. And ward their pull. Nighttime is when it's usually most effective for them to roam around because of the reduced vision range that we get, comboed with the fact that they have, like, Pudge will be level 6 by the time it's
Lay your
night.
blood across the deck.
I'm dead. So I can't actually die when that thing is on. Dude, Lifestealer? Or someone nuke him, please? Thank you.
Aye.
What do you think I'm doing?
I know, it was fine on your part. So what I did there, you might be like, oh Barney, that was a shit boat, you didn't fucking hit anyone, it was garbage, you're the worst cook in the world. Like, okay, so I knew that the fucking Pudge was gonna ult me. I goalied his hook like some brain-dead retard. And, like, I could see the Pudge there with the ward. I angled my camera poorly, which is just, like, really, really big. You want to angle the camera in a way that isn't shitty, usually. I mean, that seems fairly obvious, but really. It was horrible camera angling by me. But like I threw down the torrent because it was obvious he's going to ult me. Like he hit his hook and then he's going to ult you. That's his combo. And I don't take lethal damage when the ghost ship is en route. And that's why I did the ult there. On top of that, there'd be no point in just not throwing it out. That way if he tries to chase me, he eats the ship. But you don't take lethal damage when you throw down the ghost ship. So it's like you can still die, but you won't die when the ghost ship is going.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, this guy sounds so much like Destiny. I should keep a fucking tally of how many times I've heard that, man. I hear that all the time. But I gotta say, it's pretty true. I'm being charged right now. Never mind, he broke it, it's fine.
By your compass.
So he's doing a pull. Sometimes if the shit is closer to your tower, like I wouldn't take farm from the pull. But here I can't really farm the lane, so I am going to farm the pull.
Splay your blood across the deck.
So I ended up getting every last hit from that, and I'm gonna get all of the last hits from the lane as well. So my farm isn't that bad. Again though, like if you look though, earlier I said that people don't really move around for the first 10 minutes. Aside from the first, it's gonna miss. It'll miss. My bad.
I change tacks.
He auto-tunes his voice so it sounds like Destiny to increase the viewers. Yep. How'd you know?
Of course.
Destiny of Dota. Maybe. I do rage like Destiny a lot. That's one of the reasons I used to hear it so much, is because a lot of times I can become really, really frustrated over seemingly small shit.
I go.
The bounty on that Nether ward is enormous. Be careful if someone's getting charged. Well, that wasn't... He didn't level it. It gets 20 gold per level on the bounty, so it becomes really high. It's not high now, though. We can probably turn this if you guys are here. Like, does Lich have an ult? Yeah, Lich has an ult. Never mind. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Just go back. This is gonna be really weird because I'm not there.
Of course.
Now, the reason I'm going phase boots is because, one, it's okay on Kunkka because you're cleave, and two, it's just, I'm a big fan of the phase boots drum. I know it's kind of been like, oh cool, we got a free courier. The bounty on couriers is enormous as well. I'm a big fan of that phase boots drum fad that's been going on a lot lately, where everyone seems to like this phase boots drum combo, but it is very, very good. You didn't let me get that last hit, motherfucker. Party all day, every day. I'm usually not too annoyed like about shit like that. But every once in a while someone does something that's like game throwing and it just pisses, like I just go into like this blind fucking fury. Like, why would you do that?
So you say.
Oh, you idiot. Did that cleave hit him? Yeah, I did. I could have maybe killed him there.
I'll take that.
I can, I think, solo this lane now, honestly. If you just have, if people have TPs and I have adequate ward coverage, I'll be fine. But again, it's incredibly critical that like we keep that ward up and even that one, and that you guys have TPs for when I get dope, because there's so much potential for Spirit Breaker to dive me. Speaking of which, I should have a TP at this point, because this is the point in the game where people can get dove really, really effectively.
A new course. Fair enough.
Aside from that, with my cleave in the Vanguard, I can kind of shrug off harassment, and I'll be cleaving every 4 seconds. I won't get that. Yeah, I actually could have gotten that. I realized as soon as I hit it though that I timed it pretty shitty. If you grab it, you might be able to set up an ult top. I'm pretty out of position right now because if the Pudge phases up and hits me, I haven't even checked his boots. Well, I guess he is really underfarmed on Pudge.
I'll take it.
Night Stalker is horribly underfarmed and has 2 boots, which is kind of weird. I mean, obviously you don't get bonus movement speed from 2 boots. Of course, your heroes have 2 feet. You're obligated to get 2 boots. Nice boots, bro.
I go.
Just gonna give him some shit for it. But really, there's no reason to ever have 2 boots, really.
Of course.
Awesome.
Fight him, 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 fight him. Okay.
You
I can't see him, I have no line of sight.
We can win this. Like, where'd you go? Oh, you don't
I
have mana.
change tacks.
I don't think it's really ever good to go treads on Windrunner. Well, I shouldn't say ever, but in a game like this, and in pubs especially, it's really, really bad. Like, you either want to go mana boots or phase every single game, probably.
A new course.
And again, it does recommend those. And if it's a recommended item, it must be good. I looked at the minimap there, and I just had this panic reaction of, oh shit, 2 dots past the tower, I better TP. And the reason towers are good in Dota 2 isn't because they hit for like 70 damage or some shit. It's because whenever you're near a tower, you're like 4 seconds away from allied aid. And there I thought that my guy was getting dove. Fuck, that was bad. I TP'd there because I thought you were gonna die. I didn't want to take all of your farm, I just thought you were fucked.
Not yet.
Okay, I'm running a really weird path here, so just make sure you can cover me. Well, whatever. Yeah, you're actually, I think, you'll be fine. You need to run, bro! You're getting charged! Do you not see that fucker on the minimap? He's not even gonna break that, he'll probably go.
As you wish.
Jeez, that was pretty nerve-wracking. Alright, I'm gonna farm top again.
Fair enough.
Fuck away, brah. Yeah, so his farm isn't bad.
I change tacks.
Although I think it's kind of worse. I always like it when
So you say.
I see pub lifestealers. Well, this isn't a pub. I play at the Skyline. But I always like it when I see them get a Midas,
I'll drag
just
your
because
bleeding head along.
it like the enemies are forced into action. I think armlet is more solid to just rush to the armlet, even if you're doing your jungle
Fair
RPG
enough.
bullshit. Fuck, I missed one. But even at that, I like to see
You can stack that way.
the shenanigans just because it forces the enemy to like gank you, and they never do. Like enemies will never gank you if you're jungle RPG and lifestealer ever.
As
They'll
you
just let you
wish.
do your thing and get out of control. And okay, whoever fucked with the courier is an asshole, but
By your compass.
I think we blocked our own camp with this warden right here.
This'll trim your
Because
sail.
so whenever I see that, like, it always makes me feel okay. Because I know that no matter what the guy is, or like if he's brain dead or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like he'll get a farm.
Of course.
Jen, you need 6 boots. Yeah, fairly accurate. Have to have the courier fly around with boots on it. Yeah, the lifestealer Midas thing is just one of those things that I see and it makes me feel okay about the game. Sort of like when I see someone like insta-lock axe, I get really nervous. Help him, TPs, TPs. I didn't think I'd have to TP there, but it ended up
I go.
as such that I really did. Can you shackle? Can you shackle? Can you shackle?
A new core.
That bow won't hit anything. No, it will.
A new core.
That was really weird looking. So that's why TPs are good. That fight would have been completely different if it weren't for that. Go, girl.
Your top tower is
Fuck, he runs fast. Did he go phase boots? Oh my god, he really did that,
Set my
huh?
jib.
He went phase
He's
boots.
a big player, dog. You don't even know.
Yeah, haste isn't enough. Haste is movement speed. That 2 seconds where he's not hasted, he needs to be able to phase.
Sail. Fill.
Your top tower is under attack.
I go.
X2. Getting 2 points in X is really, really good to set up your shit.
Blood in the water.
God, that guy was phasing. I aimed that shit like he wasn't phasing. But he had his phase boots activated.
Sick metal, bro.
Fair enough.
I can't do anything to help you, bro.
Whatever.
Ah! Well, that could have landed a lot better than what it did.
Enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Like, I totally felt like that torrent was going to hit that guy, too. It was kind of
By your
an
compass.
iffy torrent to begin with. Like, it wasn't a torrent that was easy to land. But I felt like it was going to hit, but that fucker had face boots, so he was running really
So you
fast.
say. As you wish.
Yeah, I really don't like treads, though, on Windrunner. I feel like it's pretty awful. Because the phase from phase boots is really nice on Windrunner, and it stacks really well with your other thing. Or mana boots is good as well. It just depends on the circumstances. When I was new to Dota
Fair
2,
enough.
coming from Han, I didn't realize that treads were kind of awful on her. I mean, okay, so I'm making kind of an God, I'm eating my words here.
Your
Sorry, guys.
bottom tower
But I made an
has
absolute statement.
fallen.
Like, treads aren't
Check my
always
jib.
shitty. It's just they're really not good in pubs, I feel like. Like, I could totally see someone picking up treads in like a
I
high-low
changed
game.
tack.
In sort of the same instances where you'd get treads on something like a Sand King. But I don't think that
By your
I don't think
compass.
this is the right game for treads on her though.
Gold for my chest. I
Okay,
go.
we should get a ward down for bottoms because like right now I could potentially get a lot of farm, but the reality is that I can't because we don't have any
So
vision.
you say.
So here, this pretty well demonstrates the value of wards. I cannot farm this past this wave probably with any degree of safety because Normally I could farm probably 2 more waves. At best, I can risk getting 1. But if you look, there's so many ways the enemies can come and kill me here. Like, they can come from there, they can come here. It's just really, really risky what I'm trying to do here. I could get charged, and then I'm 100% fucked, because I wouldn't realize I'm getting charged until I saw the status effect on my status effect bar, which is when he's 2,000 units away from me. Just this has potential to go really far south, so I'm going to get the fuck out. I would have easily been able to farm 2 more waves there, but we don't have adequate vision. Looking at the levels, the Spirit Breaker and the Pugna that we were landing against are really low levels, so that's always good. If you were to shackle him, he'd be dead, dude. Just shackle him, like when he runs up to get a creep or whatever.
By your compass.
We need wards somewhere, dudes. Like, I can't say it enough how much we need wards.
A new course.
You should just leave this lane.
Yeah, I have no goal.
Because you can't, if you're not doing anything, then you just don't leech experience. Or fuck up last hits without actually getting them.
Your middle tower
Like I
is
did
under
there, but
attack.
he did as well. But he's not doing anything, so there's no point
I
in
changed
him to
tack.
just sit there. My bad, I fucked one up as I said that too, which is funny. I think chat is broken again. Someone should get a ward for there. It's getting really annoying because I can't farm down there without a ward, and I can't farm here either. Because like, look, like if I farmed that wave, I know, but someone needs to do it, dude. Because like if I would have gone up for farm there, which I was debating, I would have been dead because there was a Juggernaut who was running up through there. And like I can't even farm right now because I could get hooked, I could get charged. There's just I have no idea who's here. I just know that they're probably Pudge, Juggernaut, and someone else.
So you say.
Man, this is getting really, really dicey. Pugna's here as well. I can tell because I have a status effect from his ward.
A new course.
So that's 4 top. We can defend this easy.
Your top tower is under attack.
I
Collision
didn't hit anyone, did it?
Your top
course.
tower
That didn't
has
either. That was really
fallen.
bad on my part. Now we lose this fight for sure. I don't know why you're trying to fight there, dude.
I go.
Okay, we can win now. That's a 1 fight now because the bounce on that Lich Hall was really favorable.
Fair enough.
I wish I would have taunted better earlier.
Rising tide.
I can't do much here except try to run. It's pretty futile. I won't get away. Well, no, I will actually, I think. Unless he phases. No, it's alright. I run really fucking fast. I'm surprised I got away there. If I would have landed my combo there, that fight would have gone completely differently. So that was really awful on my part. That's one of the reasons that Kunk is kind of iffy though, because it's really hard to land a torrent without it being set up by like a single targeted stun. And that guy has nothing, so I'm fine with this. I have to TP now before I'm actually full HP. You bring the well healing status effect with you. I feel like we really shut down that Pugna and the Spirit Breaker though. Obviously though, the Pugna should be a low level because he was moving around the map. But yeah, they're like both level 10, so it's not good for them.
I change tack.
I still don't have a death, but I will. I mean, this is not a team comp that I can just fuck around against.
Have a sign. I.
And Spirit Breaker is a hero that, well, I think he's an awful
By your
hero.
compass.
He really does fuck with you in regards to your ability to farm under pressure. Because wherever you are, you might be getting line of sighted
So
by
you
a Spirit
say.
Breaker charge. And you won't even know it until he comes within 2,000 units of you. And it's not even really the fact that Spirit Breaker could charge you. It's just the fact that it'll give vision of you that makes it so scary. Because if you get
Set my
line of
jib.
sighted, sometimes you're fucked. That won't hit from me.
As you wish.
No, it did. Wow. Oh, that's no good.
Run you through.
Can't believe my torrent actually hit that guy there. I really didn't think it was going to. And I planned around it missing
Fair
as well.
enough.
I should have dropped the boat the moment sorry, throat dry. I should have dropped the boat the moment that I actually threw down that torrent. I really didn't think he was going to run that predictable path though.
You don't have the sign. This is worth
Thus far, the
making
enemies
chance.
have done an entirely reasonable job of kind of juking that.
As you wish.
Sorry, I'm gonna take a drink.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Oh no.
I go.
Well, this guy's standing in a pretty awful position.
So you say.
We can probably save him if you guys would TP there or somewhere.
Try.
Splay your blood across the
Nah, I
dead.
didn't go there.
The Shadow Blade proc will also apply on my cleave, just like any on-hit effects. Honestly though, this isn't really a good game for Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade is kind of a pubby item, but I feel like that potential to Shadow Blade up and then crit with like a Daedalus is enough for me to enjoy getting the item. It's also a lot of fun. And I'll probably be able to like walk out of this game without as many deaths as I thought I might acquire.
Of course.
We need to take some towers because if they keep on a tower advantage, we're going to be in really bad shape.
Splay your blood
But
across
I feel like
the
we could have
dead.
killed that guy pretty easily. That Juggernaut is... Dudes?
Set my jib.
Shadow Blade?
I go. It heals like the salt sea air. Of course.
Someone will walk into that. Yeah. Go in, go in.
Fair
I
enough.
hope this works. Keep going, keep going.
I.
This won't hit anyone, probably. No, it'll hit one. Wow.
It's I'm buoyed up.
God, that worked so much better than I thought it would.
Run you through.
I'm incredibly surprised that both of those torrents hit. I really didn't think that either of them was going to land. But they both actually landed in a pretty significant way. I've been not doing the best job with torrents this game, but again, torrents are even good players can fuck that up sometimes.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Keep it going. Take the next one. They're not going to defend it.
It's not
Just go.
time yet. You don't have the sack.
Go.
So you say.
We actually got 2 towers with that push too, so that's incredibly significant.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I'll take that. I change tack.
Okay, back out of it. We can probably Rosh if you guys want to do that.
Yep.
As you wish.
Our Rosh is going to be really, really slow, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still the best move that we can make at this point. Okay, just go Rosh.
This'll trim your sails.
Just give me Frost Armor and then I'll tank it or whatever. Just go.
I'm not
We have to
ready.
start it now and we have to have more damage than this.
Set my jib.
Rosh will hit the closest target to it, so even though my melee range is like 128, like I can stand closer to it and still hit it. And one of the reasons, it's also really important that you have the Roshan angled away from everyone else. And the reasoning for that is that Roshan also has like a cleave, I don't know which one it is. One of his abilities has like a AoE on it, so it's better to not be standing
I'll drag your bleeding
like next to
head
everyone
along.
else when you're rushing.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
By your compass.
So far though, this game isn't going that bad. I don't like Kunkka that much ever since I learned about how random number generation works in Dota 2. And I also don't think he's a good hero
As you
otherwise, I guess. I don't know. But this game has been not that bad at all. Obviously randoming helps a lot because then you get that OP random gold. And the phase boots drum combo has helped me a lot this game as well. Like just phasing
Set
alone I
my
have 435 movement speed, but when I phase and I drum, like it's very, very difficult for enemies to catch me. At this point in the game I do have that
I
potential
changed
to like walk
tacks.
up in a Shadow Blade and then cleave their whole team for like 500. And if that ever happens, I can guarantee that we'll win the group fight.
I go.
As long as it's not like a complete train wreck of a group fight. They finally have a mech on that Hugna, which is going to be really important.
A new course.
That'll help to keep them up a bit. Their team is kind of innately tanky, I guess, but like they don't put out enough
Of
damage,
course.
especially not with Spear Breaker so underfarmed. I could have probably gotten both of those.
So you say.
They haven't killed me yet, which is
By
a big
your
deal.
compass.
I'd imagine that the first time I die, it'll be all downhill from there.
Sail.
My cleave doesn't hit that hard at this point in the game, but it will hit hard eventually.
Run you
I angled my camera way a little too soon there, and the position that I TP'd from gave me potential to get hooked, which is not good,
Fair enough.
but it ended up working out. But just because something works out doesn't mean it was a good decision. It's pretty horrible to judge
This'll
decisions
trim
that you make by
your
whether or not it works. Help him, help him, help him. That guy needs to actually run. He could have survived there. It was kind of careful of him not to. There I ended up getting the cleave, but it won't. Yeah, that was 2 crits too. The crit cleave actually hit there.
This'll trim your sails.
Cleave, bitch! Oh yeah, get fucked, Pugna. Oh yeah, you want some, bro? Yeah, let him know what's up.
Unstoppable.
It's important to bad manner your enemies like that, especially when.
Triple kill. You don't have the sand.
Yeah, no, that's not okay, dude. I just that kind of BM, dude. It's very, very rude and inappropriate.
Of course.
What's BM?
Bad manners, bro. Bamf is known for its really good manners and high-level play. Big manners.
Fair enough.
I'm buying the recipe first because I'm not actually going to put the data list in my inventory until it's completed. Normally you'd want to actually just buy the Demon Edge. I almost called it a Reaver because that was its name in Han, but...
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
They still had that outer tower top? Holy fuck. The tower lasted a long time.
As you wish.
So here I'm going to... No, I'm too late. I was going to say I'm going to try to stack it. But I won't. I'm not in time.
Ah, fresh meat. So you say. Dominate.
What lane?
You are no match for my master. Set my jib.
Yeah, he's pretty farmed. I don't like his item decisions though. I really don't like Desolator that much.
I changed tack.
Have fun, bro. Yeah, I know it was tough. The Spirit Breaker and the Pugna got shut down pretty hard.
So you say.
Wow, it's actually ending really, really well. Bam, son, get fucked!
I'll collect to the deeps with you.
Really necessary boat on my part.
Now that was a failed boat.
Oh, I know I was in the top lane. Taking the tower. I didn't realize what you were saying there. But no, I know. The tower lasted a long time. I'm not saying that as like a... A lot of people make that mistake to think that like... If a lane has its tower up, then the lane that was there is like responsible. I don't really see any way that the Kunkka and the Lich can viably take it unless you force them both out of lane. I should have angled my camera better there so I could see the tower HP bar. You guys can keep going.
A new course.
No, I didn't even fucking buy it! Like, oh, it was such a bad call on my part to even go back
Of course.
to get the Demon Edge. Especially considering that I didn't even fucking buy it.
I'm not ready. I go.
So yeah, he has plenty of shit. I'm gonna see what he goes next. Hopefully like an Assault Cure since he decided to go Desolator.
I'll drag your
But I get the feeling that is what he's gonna go, and yeah, so he's definitely going AC. And he pretty much has it as well.
worth my salt and more. I
Fuck, there's
changed
nowhere to
tacks.
farm right now. I should have just TP'd to base. Because Lifesteal is gonna hit bottom before I do.
I.
So now I have the potential to like Shadow Blade in and absolutely destroy their game. Or their whole team.
As you wish.
Having fun?
Of course.
I don't think there's much I can do for you at this point.
Is the green. As you wish.
So chat is fucked up again. That's really, really annoying. I really like being able to read the chat.
I changed tacks.
I'll just try to refresh it. It keeps going out and going back on. It's obviously on Twitch TV's end. I really don't
Lay
have
your
any way to
blood across
control
the deck.
when the chat fucks up like that.
Set my jib.
So that guy pretty much has like completed core or completed AC. Yeah, so there we go. He delivered it all in one piece. And that minus armor is going to be really nice, especially because if he's hitting someone with a Desolator, then I walk up, Shadow Bladed, and hit, and then crit on the guy who has like minus 11 armor. The cleave will just destroy their team. Of course, it's like really, really like that will probably not happen this entire game.
This'll trim your sails.
It's pretty much the perfect storm.
Run you through.
Oh, he won't get brought back. Never mind. You can line up your torrent really easily with your X.
Run you through.
That's pretty bad. Push it works then. Okay. I actually refreshed it right now. It's not reloading for me though. Should just push bot, I guess. Usually games don't really last this. Well, that's not the word or the way I'm looking to word it. But usually you don't end up. It's like weird. Oh, just barely too soon on my part there. It didn't end up mattering. We just took out 2 of them so we can rax off this, I think. If you take out all the enemy's outer towers and you pick 1 or 2 guys, it's pretty easy to rax. And this should be a guaranteed rax, especially with the Desolator and the AC, which both apply to towers, giving it minus 11 armor. Like, we'll just rape that tower pretty much instantly.
I'll drag your bleeding head along.
Look, that tower's taking a lot of damage.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Just take melee racks and leave, guys. I don't think that boat is actually anyone. The Torrent did, and the boat did. Pretty late from that Juggernaut.
Lay your blood across the deck.
It might look bad that that guy turned and decided to fight, but he really didn't have any choice. He had to. Did Mega still? No.
A new course.
Here, Valor, you want to get killed right now? Or no, Mr. Happy? Bam! Get fucked, bitch!
Of course.
Oh, guess not. I wanted that thing to cleave you and kill you. I thought I was gonna let it cleave me once, and then I was gonna Shadow Blade away, and then if it crit, then you would have been dead. I really had high hopes for that.
By your compass.
Time to throw 3 abilities in teamfight, you're playing Scrubs.
Set my jib.
Alright dudes, I just got back. Apparently you guys are discussing Phantom Lancer. I don't even know what fucking Phantom Lancer does in Dota 2. Because I never played Dota 1.
So you
I
say.
played Han.
Run you through. I go.
Yeah, my illusion got hooked there. Maybe he mistaked it. Or had that's
As
not
you
even,
wish.
maybe he mistaked it? It's awful English. But no, like, yeah, it was just a shitty hook. It's funny though, because if I didn't try to kill my own teammate there... Yeah, see, that's what you need to happen in teamfights, and if I Shadow Blade before that, it'll hit for even more.
I.
So I'm gonna try to keep an eye on where Teal is, and yep, he's gonna kill me. I don't think I'm gonna get away from this. Nope, didn't get away. See ya, bro.
Of course.
I TP'd as soon as I saw the status effect, but I was a little bit late. You get
By your
revealed within a certain range when he charges you, and I was just late on the TP there. But sometimes you'll be able to get away. But if like they go Mask of Madness and they activate their Mask of Madness and then they charge you, I think that adds this. No, it doesn't affect it at all. I'm stupid. But no, like usually you'll be fucked though, because you'll not like you won't
So
notice
you
at the
say.
instant, and then when you combine ping, like let's see what the range is actually on the charge, in where it reveals you. So it moves at 650 and it reveals you at like 2000 or something.
I.
And the TP takes 4 seconds, so it depends on the speed like that he's going. Like if he's charging all the way from the fountain, you'll get
A
revealed.
new course.
The Mask of Madness thing on Spiritbreaker is okay if you go Mask of Madness. If you go Mask of Madness BKB, because normally one of the big issues with Mask of Madness is that if you go Mask of Madness, like
I go.
you'll get destroyed because people will use all of their abilities on you, and you'll get fucked up instantly because you take amped damage by everything. Just go bot, guys. But like if you go BKB as well, it kind
As
of
you
deals
wish.
with that to some degree. But even at that, like I'm not the biggest fan. It's okay. I like it on Spearbreaker sometimes. Like
So you
Spearbreaker
say.
and Void are 2 heroes that can really justify it because both of them can put out a lot of damage without their target actually fighting
The
back.
damage.
I'll drag your bleeding head along.
Oh god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, see, that's what I need to happen in team fights. Just cleave their whole team for like 1,000.
Enemy's top tower has fallen.
I've gotten pretty lucky on that against creeps, not so much against players.
Run you through.
It's funny though, because one of these group fights in the mid game, it actually happened twice in a row where the
Set my
cleave crit, and that was with just a Chrysalis, without actually a
A new
Daedalus.
course. Splay your blood across the deck.
His illusions.
Haste.
I change tacks.
Haste!
I'll
If you attack me and an allied creep, you can break tower aggro. There I was debating whether or not I wanted to, because the tower's not really hitting me for shit anyways. And I kind of want all the creeps to be alive because they put out damage. Obviously I opted to break tower aggro eventually though. The tower will hit the closest like, okay, I don't even want to get into tower aggro actually. It's pretty, like there's enough written on it that you guys could probably look up. It's not really like a hugely complicated subject, but that should hit. Both of those should hit, probably. No, he died too quick. But whatever. I'm gonna fail bow Kunkka. Fuck off, man. I didn't know the guy would die that fast. That's a dick. Does that guy have a scepter? Yeah, he has a scepter. I don't really like that at all. I was too early on the torrent. Way too early. I think I could have got that guy too if I would have timed the torrent correctly. The X is really nice for lining up the torrent. I don't always max it though. This game I just said fuck it and maxed it. Just hit it, I'll tank it. Just take it down. Or will I? This game was probably over the moment that we won that group fight mid. Took 2 towers, you know, 9-11 them. But it's lasted a pretty long time.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
KS? KS! Oh god, I didn't get it. Hey, you guys want to see something kind of funny? Keep standing around this wall. Yeah, Lich! Come on, bro! Oh, man. Did he hook my fucking illusion again? Yeah, he did. You got saved by Pudge, you fucking faggot. God, whose team is this Pudge on? I wanted to kill that guy with...
Can't trick me, Marty.
No, you would have been dead there for sure, dude, but Pudge saved you. That guy's on your team, man. He hooked my shit again. Like the illusion that would have killed you.
No, I knew what I was doing.
Fair enough.
I could just purchase Divine.
There is no bad weather, only thin arm.
I'm gonna need to take that from you, bro.
I changed tactics.
No, that's not.
I kind of have this item that goes somewhere else when I die.
As you wish.
I don't really want to lose that.
No, if you drop it, I'll just pick it up. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
Bro, you must not play a lot of Divine or Pure Heroes because that ain't how that shit works, bro. It won't work until someone else dies.
Set my jib.
It works. Don't fucking question it. It's not Divine right, dude. It's fucking Doombringer. Okay, man, fine.
So
It works differently in Dota 2. Like, if I die and it drops, one of the enemies has to grab it before it'll work like what you think.
By your compass.
No! Oh, got it, crit. Okay.
Of course.
I X'd myself there because I didn't want it, like that situation to get really, really bad. And then, then me to drop the Divine Repair. Alright.
I go.
Let's do this, man. Let's see who gets it. Oh, wait, no.
By your
Let's
compass.
get him, bro.
It's not tight.
On my way. What up?
So you say.
Whoa.
Oh, looks like Lich got it, man. Suddenly Lich.
As you wish.
It's Divine Raper. I actually haven't died this game. That's pretty surprising because I have a Spirit Breaker. And that hero can ruin a lot of people's days if he gets out of control. But obviously the Spirit Breaker was really underfarmed this game, and that was a contributing factor. A Fed Spirit Breaker is like a nightmare. It's like a Fed Riki. It's just really, really hard to deal with because he can be anywhere and he makes it really, really hard for you to farm
Fair
safely.
enough.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen. We now have mega creeps.
I go.
One shot, 2 of them!
High. Deep six.
The Divine Repair crit actually one shot 2 of them.
Not yet. Set my jib. Ramming
I just tried to X myself and I killed myself.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I one shot 2 of them. Here, let's... Hey, Lifestealer, do you think you can make it to the back of their well alive? Do it. You do it, Val. You go. You go. You go, dude. Go! Now! Just run. See if you can make it to the back of the well. I wanted to X him back into it.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
Well, that was pretty satisfying to cleave and insta-kill 2 of them from their own well. That's why you do it, man. It's fun if you're behind sometimes to like sell all of your items and just go blink dagger repair, X yourself, blink dagger in, and just hope that you like cleave. And hope that it works. Because 8% of the time it works all of the time. It was really nice in Han because 25% of the time it actually would crit. Yeah, probably. It actually would crit 25% of the time in Han on the first hit. And that was really awesome because it was like 25% of the time it worked all the time. And if it didn't work, you could just disengage. Obviously it doesn't work like that though. I don't think that Kunkka's overwhelmingly... I shouldn't say that I don't think he's viable, but like, he just doesn't seem as good. I was debating booting someone so I could get blue skies. We're gonna see. We're gonna see who gets called. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's unfortunate. Bam. Wait, do we have any Euro plebes in our party right now? Do we? Is anyone here from Europe? I always queue US East because it's I live in US West, but it's pretty fair for Europeans. Like, because Europeans don't want to play on US West servers, and as someone from US West, I don't like to play on European servers. Bukaki Winma actually did really, really good that game, and Bukaki Winma has an awesome name. He's one of the few viewers that I'm actually pretty comfortable, like, laning with, I guess. That game, there was one minor thing that like kind of bothered me, which is when he almost got first blooded. He was probably counting on the fact for the torrent, but see you, Barney. See you, dude. Can you please play Silencer? I haven't seen any good Silencer ever. I'd hate to disappoint you, but I don't like Silencer that much, honestly. He's one of, like, my top 5 least favorite heroes. Other ones being, like, Alchemist, Spirit Breaker, and, fuck, there are a couple of heroes that I just hate, and Silencer is one of them. I hate that hero with a fucking passion, but maybe, man, maybe. If there's ever a game where it's really, really good to play him, then, yeah. Everyone's reaction when seeing Barney for the first time. Let's see. This first model, if anyone was wondering. God, that's an awful model for a hero. That's really, really shitty. I really hope that they don't use that. It looks really annoying. Lycan, like the way that Lycan looks in this game bothers the shit out of me too. I actually do enjoy Drow to some degree. Doesn't necessarily. What's the benefits of tri-laning? The chat was full retard. Welcome to my chat, good sir. In theory, the benefit of the tri-lane is that it's really, really easy to get one hero farm. It's very hard to contest a tri-lane, especially in like a 2-1-2. Like, if you stick 2 heroes against a tri-lane, then you're gonna get fucked. Like, your 2 heroes will lose and 2 heroes will get shut down. But like, if you watch competitive play, people do tri-lane a lot still. But at least in Dota 2, people don't put tri-lanes against other tri-lanes very often. I mean, you saw it a lot in Han, but you don't see it very much in Dota 2. Because the way that people prefer to deal with it is to either put their tri-lane in an opposite lane, or to just put two people mid. And those are really, really common ways of dealing with tri-lanes. But like, in Heroes of Newerth, it was incredibly popular for a while, so I'm pretty familiar with it. Like, I used to play a lot of Behemoth, which is the equivalent of Earthshaker, in tri-lanes, because he's such a dominant tri-lane hero, but like, there are a lot of little things that you have to do to make a tri-lane work, but it's very, very hard to make work in a pub because people don't do what they need to do. Like, the supports don't roam, they don't get out of experience range, they don't get to carry adequate farm usually. I don't know, there are a lot of things that makes it maybe not the best strategy to do in pubs. Goodbye, Jagno. I love you, dude. Thank you for donating the key to me the other day so that I could raffle it away. I do raffle away keys every once in a while. Whenever someone in chat like donates a key, or like a viewer does, I always raffle it away. And I've done maybe like 6 or 7. I usually don't announce the giveaways because I don't like to be a huge faggot and kind of like dangle the carrot in front of you guys. But if I ever do get a hold of keys from like people donating them, I always raffle them away. If I win a key like through a competition or just stupid shit like that, then it depends what I'll do with it. Like, I've made like a couple of Smurfs with keys that I won from other streams or whatever. What kind of keyboard do I use? It doesn't really matter that much. Just so much as, like, if you're comfortable with your keyboard, you're fine. But I use a SteelSeries 6G V2 or whatever. I like it because it has black switches, which I find to be pretty comfortable. But honestly, like, any keyboard is okay. Play Brood. Can I axe? Fuck you, Kylan. Kylan, you always pick the worst heroes for me to play, man. Always. New Portrait of Phantom? That's not as bad, actually. I don't like it that much, but it's much better. It doesn't look as awful. Shred Kid? Wow, cool name, faggot. Jesus Christ, Brewmaster looks like shit, too. I really want to quat mid, or... What do you guys want to see? Give me some suggestions. Hey, I'm either gonna, like, quat mid or... Yeah, I think I'll quat mid. Can you guys get wards, though, when I do this? Where have I seen the name Shred Kid? I guarantee I've seen that from somewhere before.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Reddit planner.
Yeah, powerful Redditors. Hey, watch for level 1 Rosh, okay? So the moment the game starts, just cover that and get a ward down before the game even begins, okay? Go, get ward on Rosh, go.
Come.
It's nice to leave the pool with some gold. Go. Make sure they don't Rosh.
Prepare for battle.
Anytime I see like an Ursa, or like a Syllabear, it's a distinct possibility. Wow, did you really pick Bloodseeker? What the fuck?
Oh, yes.
Damn,
If you can kill Syllabear, I guess.
I random.
Here, just check Rosh first. We need to get a ward down so that we know they don't do this.
Ruff can use his wards, auto block Syllabear's freaking spawns and stuff.
Alright, because they can actually do this. They can do this with their heroes. They probably won't, but they can do it.
I'm eating turkey. Fucking delicious.
They're doing it! Everyone come! They're doing it! Go! Go! Fucking go!
Oh, yes. 30 seconds to battle.
God.
I knew they'd do it.
Quickly now.
Oh, nice arrow eating there, Riki. Dude, stun! Use some abilities. Bring down SK! Oh, you guys suck.
Submit. King for a
You
day.
go in and then you don't know go in.
I don't know why no one's committing to this and why we're missing someone. It's pretty obvious they were doing this.
Oh my god.
This is pathetic. Just don't get caught. Oh man, you guys, this is really derpy.
Battle begins.
Just back off.
Struggle.
I somehow knew they'd do that. Why did you eat that, you motherfucker? We just gave him 2 kills.
Blocking me from walking?
Royal path.
These baddies are like talking shit too.
Oh, yes.
They're gonna get any of the kills.
Showtime.
Well, I'm surprised that they're. I shouldn't say I'm surprised they were doing that.
Attack.
Trying to go get it.
What do you mean go get it, dude? Fuck off. I'm not gonna leave the lane and miss creeps to get some useless fucking rune.
Royalties.
There's nothing I could have done.
Shut up. Don't talk to me like that.
I'm frustrated, man. That fight should have gone totally the other way. They were fighting a fucking Roshan. There's no reason we should not have, like, first blooded
I wanna
them.
hear it, man. You're old enough not to talk
You just
like
needed to
that.
call a target, like, you just had to shoot a lich, but everyone was, like, switching.
Syllabear got first blood and a kill. They may as well have just gotten Roshan, man.
The pain.
Fighting up a hill, which isn't good. This guy isn't very good at denying.
Oh, yes.
I say that, of course, I don't have any denies myself. I'm playing a little bit back because I don't have adequate vision. But I don't know why everyone on Reddit thinks this guy is like the shit.
Pain.
There's nothing too phenomenal about him so far.
Oh,
He has an experience
yes.
advantage too. Like, he's level 3 because of fucking being a part of 2 kills at the Rosh at level 1. That was really bad on my part. I should have been able to get that. But that's really annoying. Like, they should not have been able to do that. We should have killed every single one of them probably. But instead, some dickhead ate a fucking arrow like a retard. And then Syllabear got first blood and a kill. I'm gonna go with the double dagger shit. I feel like it's pretty solid. And we didn't. Where was our other guy, like, during that engagement? We had like 4 people.
Came out of that. Just back.
Rain of pain. Forward.
That dagger is really good to put people out of lane with. Fuck, I should have gotten that probably. A lot of people will get 2 levels in the dagger. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm gonna do it this game anyways.
A royal path. Something for the pain.
It's always fun to do things that you're not actually too
Share
comfortable with.
my
I don't
pain.
always do the 2 in dagger, but
Roots on cooldown.
it's really catching on for a number of reasons.
My pain tolerance increases.
Fuck, I thought that would hit him. Didn't.
Suffer.
Is his bottle yet? No. He started off with a bunch
Your
of branches too, so you'd think he'd go for an
moves.
earlier bottle. I'm missing out on a lot of experience and potentially some farm over this.
Into
I'm probably
the
going to miss
bottle.
2 or 3 last hits because I decided to opt to bottle the rune.
Quickly now.
I'm much more comfortable just getting the rune though. You'd think he'd get an earlier bottle if he starts with like 4 things.
Forward.
Eating some random tower hits, fucking pro.
Here, here.
I think my chat keeps dropping.
Gold for my crown.
Fuck.
Feel this.
Then yeah, maybe I got my bottle earlier because of the Roshan? I don't know. This guy's out of tangos though, so
For you.
if I just control the runes, which I'm pretty sure I will, I think I'll be fine.
Oh, yes.
It's always funny though when, to fuck up someone's level 1 Rosh, like some stupid gimmicky bullshit. That we would do it a lot, but
Here,
like every single
here.
time I did it, I would say like, oh, this isn't that good, but we're gonna do it anyways. But it's
Oh,
fun, but I don't think
yes.
it's good. Like to just try to level 1 Rosh like that, it's so gimmicky. But if it works, you get a really, really huge advantage. Like I'd have to
As
lane against a
I
Shadow
will.
Shaman who starts out at practically level 3 with a huge gold advantage. Like he would have actually started. I see why he did that now. He would have started the game.
My bindings
Missing.
tighten.
He would have started the game with a bottle actually with those items if that
yes.
level 1 Rosh would have succeeded. Careful top.
A path to pain.
Yeah, he got whatever rune it was. It was DD.
Illusion.
So he's gonna get some lane control out of that double damage. And if not, then he'll just save it. I actually, now that I'm doing it, I really don't like this dagger build. I wish I didn't do it.
Denied. Swiftly.
Look.
A
Yeah,
royal
I don't like it because it
path.
delays your ult too long and like it just feels bad. Like at level 5, I don't have level 2 in my scream. Level 3, you don't even
A
have your
low
scream.
fight.
There are a lot of things I don't like about the way that I decided to skill this game.
Oh, yes.
He'll hit level 6 before me, which will open up a good opportunity for him to kill me.
Blocked.
Like, I'm surprised he didn't just save the DD. And he'll get every single last hit and deny right now with that DD.
Never mind that.
It's a lot better with 2 points, and there are a lot of reasons why people do it. I just isn't my style, though, to go 2 in it. I'm going to block the creeps a bit so that
Forward.
it's closer to my hill. That way he can't go for that aggressive ward trap, which I feel like he'll be going for any time now.
A path to pain.
the deny. Yeah, okay, so he got the deny. And he'll get that deny too. It's just that double damage. It's so easy to outlast hit people when you have a fucking DD rune. So that was really, really fortunate of him. Like any other rune I would have been fine, probably. So his bottle's empty and he's down on mana. The next rune is going to be important. I think it was smart of him to pull the creeps back to where he did. That was a good call. Daggerborn, don't you scream? Yeah, I know. I'm not used to putting 2 points into it, honestly. I think he's going to zone for top. We need a fucking ward up. That's really bad that we don't have it. I was just commenting on how I really needed to get this next rune. This guy isn't that shitty, and it's awful that you guys aren't getting wards. Like, oh look, rune spawn bottom, so now I'm fucked. I lose the lane. Get a fucking ward, please. This is not some shit pub game where the enemies we're playing are really unorganized. Look, you're gonna have a Shadow Shaman with bot rune now. Please get a ward, guys. Like, please, please. I'm gonna start calling out specific heroes.
I don't got boots, Barney. I can only walk so fast. Hold on.
Okay, thank you. Because these enemies are kind of organized. Like, they're not... Like, I guarantee you they have a sight.
I don't know. They're doing kind of gimmicky strats. Like, they have this...
They are, but like...
I'm not entirely sure about that.
Yeah, I don't like it that... Like, I mean, they're doing gimmicky strats, but like, they're obviously like organized enough to perform these gay little gimmicks. I'm not saying that they're like high-level players, it's just that...
Oh, yes.
I really want to beat this guy mid. If you land a shackle, maybe we can make something happen here.
It's only rank 1. I won't get a kill, I don't think.
Okay.
I'm gonna go fuck with SK for a bit, I guess. I'll try to steal this creep here with the fucking...
So I'm probably gonna have to return to the pool. I'm not sure, or I'll just crow the bottle. Can someone up the courier, please, so I can crow my bottle? At least? Thank you.
Bottle crow until, like, they took that shit out in Han. Until that shit's gone in this game, there's no real way to lose mid if your team buys you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think the flying courier is so important because of the ability to crow your bottle.
I think it's so overpowered.
Yeah, it's stupid. I was watching the Dendy video where he talked about soloing mid, and like, it was just really apparent that whenever he's down, he just crows the bottle, and like, it's insane.
A path to pain.
How did Ruff kill Marana? I don't know. Does Marana's ever go through Lone Dude's Bear on purpose? Or I think it's a bug, man. Like, I don't think it's supposed to, like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to, like, block hooks. As the arrow flies.
The arrow flies.
I'm waiting for this guy to fucking ward trap me and then I'll die.
That's the fucking witch chain pulls. Our bot's doing good. Silver is farming.
Shadow Shaman's gonna get bot rune, whatever it is.
I love a struggle.
It is haste.
Okay. So this guy has a lot of potential to kill me, though, with that fucking ward trap.
Quickly now.
Crowing the bottle is always good because I'm not, like, if I'm behind or I feel like I'm not ahead.
It's your choice. You can come back up here, but you're high enough level where you could probably jungle just fine.
God, he has no items, though. He has no items, dude.
That's all. I'll babysit you if you stay up here.
He's gonna ward trap me. No, he won't. Like, he could have gotten a kill there. Probably didn't realize how low I was. So everything Bloodstone Mjolnir? Don't know, man.
Quickly now. Your queen moves.
I'd like to get like a scepter, but I think I'm gonna have to go for like a Lincoln's. I'm so afraid of this fucking Shadow Shaman.
I felt that.
Fuck! How'd I miss that?
Train. Forward.
Top missing.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman's right there. That's the real one because he managed himself. You can tell. Let me use the courier, bro.
Like, we need a counter word for
Alright, use it.
Great. Look, no calling.
Oh, really? Did you not see the guy in the fucking river, or did you not hear me when I said, oh, look, Shadow Shaman's right there, that's the real one because he managed himself? I explicitly called that.
Alright, calm down, whatever, man. You're really raging like a little kid.
That's how I roll, bro.
The treasury grows. Forward.
They will take top tower for sure with that.
Did he ward drop?
Here.
Yeah, he dropped it.
Okay.
Trying to kill me, but they were in range of tower. Whoa, Valor.
A royal.
You crazy, son.
Your top tower is under attack.
I don't know why everyone thinks this guy is like the shit. There's
Eventually.
nothing phenomenal about him.
Your top tower is under attack.
And again, I guess Redditors, man.
Your top tower has fallen.
Guys, he has a fucking silver medal by his name on Reddit. He must be really good.
Attack.
Fuck you, bitch.
Need to get boots.
A royal path.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna
I'm
finish the
under
Lincolns
attack.
yet. I might just go for that Scepter before.
Oh,
Obviously, Scepter is
yes.
really, really good on Quap. And if there's ever a game for it, then this is it.
Oh, did that hurt?
Fuck you, bitch. I'm not really moving around the map a lot. I'm just trying to get levels.
A path
At this
to
point,
pain.
my lanes shouldn't be that poorly off, and they're not doing too bad. So I don't feel the
pain,
huge
no
need to go and like help them.
As I will.
Still missing Shadow Shaman. Careful.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how the Mirana is
Those
0-4.
sentries, that sentry needs to be put at that ward. I know you guys need items, but they still have vision. And that's...
Stop fucking with the courier, Jesus.
I might get Gib mid, or they're gonna push down the tower, or a
Does
combination
this
of the two.
hurt?
You need to come there? I'll
Maybe,
come.
like, because he's gonna grab me, and then I'm gonna get arrowed, and then it's not gonna be